It is September 14th, 2023, and this is the latest news update for Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. And now, the news. Make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. I'm DC Rob. It is early in the morning this morning. I'm actually on the same day that I'm recording this time, but it's almost 6 o'clock as I'm posting and going through some of the stories which I got last night and added a couple more that I just got from Luis. I saw a post. I'm like, man, he's at it. So join our private group. I'm telling you, some of these stories, he's quicker than I am to get them up. He is actually one of my sources. Remember, we're not on WhatsApp, so please, no need to ask that question. But let's just jump into the first story. The day began with a series of earthquakes in Colombia this Thursday, September 14th. The most significant quake had a magnitude of 5.5, occurred around 2 a.m. with its epicenter in the municipality of Los Santos, Santander. It was felt across several regions, including the metropolitan area of Bucaramanga, Boyacá, Cundinamarca, Antioquia, Caldas, and Tolima. So some of you guys should have felt this. And I'm telling you, the last one was just a couple hours ago, or at least the story just popped up a couple hours ago. So this is breaking news. This seismic activity brought back memories of the strong 6.1 earthquake in El Cabarillo Meta last August, which was felt throughout the country. Additionally, two smaller tremors with magnitudes of 3.2 and 3.2 also occurred in the Los Santos, Santander, and Dabeeta, Antioquia, respectively. While some residents reported feeling these tremors, others were fortunate not to have to feel them at all. Again, this is going to be a crime report, so I'm going to jump into a few. So chances are this video will be flagged. But I want to put these up because I think they're interesting. Maybe something that you want to see. Let's jump into it. They arrest a couple who were robbing travelers at El Dorado. With the support of the video surveillance system, the Bogota Metropolitan Police captured a man and a woman as they attempted to rob citizens who were traveling on public roads and had just disembarked from domestic flights at El Dorado. The police are conducting investigations to determine if those captured are linked to the type of theft that have been targeting both national and foreign tourists at El Dorado. These individuals impersonated police authority and informed their victims that they were suspected of committing a crime. After intimidating them, they robbed them of their valuables and fled. To evade police checks, the alleged criminals altered their front and rear license plate number, said Colonel Juan Arevalo, Citizen Security Operational Commander number 3. Those arrested had criminal records for offenses such as falsification of private documents, personal falsification, abuse of trust, theft, and assault on a public servant. In an alarming display of growing insecurity in Quibdó, Choco, a criminal disguised as Batman robbed customers at a local restaurant with a machete. I'm trying not to laugh. I mean, come on. It's Batman. Even Batman is robbing people in Colombia. You can't get a meal. Seems like you can't get a meal on the side of the street. Anyway, let's keep going. The incident captured on a viral video showcased the assailant wearing a black cape and mask resembling the iconic character Batman. The video revealed the desperate state of the insecurity in the city, with the residents expressing concern about inadequate street lighting and delayed police response. This bizarre and dangerous incident has underscored the urgent need to address security issues in Quibdó, leaving residents both amused and deeply concerned about their safety in the city. It backfired. He entered with a fake gun to rob 80 and they took a real one from him. Meaning, this is the way the story was entitled, but old boy showed up with a fake gun. Unfortunately, somebody had a real one and didn't end well for him. A few hours ago, an incident of insecurity in the commercial premises in the 80 sector in Medellin was reported through social networks. Security cameras recorded the moments of anguish experienced by some of the people who were enjoying a commercial establishment when an alleged thief unexpectedly approached them with an alleged firearm to rob them. However, this criminal was not using the real weapon, but rather a blank one, a fake gun. To his misfortune, the owner or manager of the premises did have a real weapon and went out to defend the establishments and its clients. It is important to mention that there are no official report of what happened at this time, but fortunately, there were no human losses at the scene. Beware, these are the profiles most sought after by Tinder scammers. This is one you need to hear. It's maybe, 3 minutes instead of 1.5 minutes, but listen to this story, guys. It's about Tinder. Listen to this story, guys. This is not me. Remember, I'm just rereading stories. This is not my personal opinion here. I mean, it is, but I agree that this stuff is going on, but you guys need to hear what's going on there when it comes to Tinder. Just stay off the apps. Beware. These are the profiles most sought after by Tinder scammers. Scammers are exploiting platforms like Tinder to gain the trust of specific individuals and swindle them out of substantial amounts of money. Tinder scammers carefully target their victims based on a certain profile. While dating apps like Tinder have successfully connected people with love and friendship, they also have become fertile ground for scammers. These criminals establish relationships with individuals seeking affection on the platform, and once the victims become emotionally involved, they start soliciting money. They often employ tactics like asking for money to travel and meet the person in person. Tinder scammers prey on people's emotional vulnerability, leading them to fall in love before extracting money from them. After obtaining the money, the scammers abruptly vanish from the victim's life, even going to the extent of blocking them on social media. Authorities caution that despite the rising number of such fraud cases, many victims choose to remain silent out of embarrassment. So, what kind of profiles are Tinder scammers looking for? According to psychologist and psychotherapist Manuel Saravia, scammers target individuals who are single and seeking affection, successfully, professionally, but not romantically, in a vulnerable emotional state, older individuals with limited knowledge of online networks, and people who should exercise caution when sharing personal information like bank details, income, or home address. It's essential to avoid handing over substantial sums of money or providing access to personal belongings such as home keys. You guys giving up keys? Okay, let's take a second and say thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
That's right. Have to say thanks for everybody who supports the channel, either financially through the donation buttons or the super chats, and the kind, positive words in the comment section. Now, in finance. On Wednesday, the Colombian dollar continued its trend below 4,000, closing at an average of 3,950, marking a 42.55 decrease compared to the previous representative market rate of 3,993. This drop followed the announcement of rising annual inflation in the United States, reaching 3.7 in August due to increased gasoline prices. Despite some initial upward pressure on the currency, there was a subsequent downward correction. Experts believe that the Federal Reserve in the United States is likely to maintain its interest rates unchanged for the rest of the year, contributing to the dollar's decline. All eyes are now on the Fed's upcoming meeting in September, which could impact the Colombian peso and decisions by Banrepublica in Colombia. In Laureles, a neighborhood in Medellin, a long-standing dispute between residents and the mayor's office over a massive heritage tree took a new turn as authorities partially cut down the 80-year-old, 22-meter-tall false laurel tree, which had been declared a heritage tree and cultural asset of the city. The mayor's office claims that the tree possesses serious risks due to a wound-caused rot at the base of the trunk, dry branches, and potentially instability. However, the community has initiated legal action to halt the tree's removal, arguing that it is in good condition and questioning the lack of technical studies supporting the decision to cut it down. This ongoing controversy highlights the importance of preserving heritage trees in the city. That's for you, Robert K. If you're out there walking around Laureles, go look up the heritage tree. Tell me what you see. Take a picture, send it to if you can. Okay, guys, ending on a lighter note, Shakira has launched a new clothing collection titled The Iconic Look, available in her virtual store, featuring illustrations of 9 famous outfits that she's worn over the years. The collection includes a sweatshirt, 2 t-shirts, and an eco-friendly bag. The bag is priced at $30, 120,000 pesos. The t-shirt is at $35 and the sweatshirt is at $60. Additionally, Shakira is set to receive the Michael Jackson Award at the MTV Music Awards, making her the first Latin American singer to receive this prestigious recognition in her more than 30-year artistic career. The award ceremony will be broadcast on various platforms, including MTV and Paramount Plus. Now, I'm actually going home to DC in 2 days. 2 days. The countdown is now. I got a week off, completely off. I'm going home with my mom. So I'm excited. I'm going to get my Lido's pizza on Sunday for show. And then Sunday night, I get to hear go-go, live go-go. I'm actually going to my old Colombia, the District of Columbia. And then on Sunday night, I'm in Colombia again, Columbia, Maryland. Just so you know, I never comment on this, guys, but Colombia is spelled with an O. C-O, Colombia, South America is spelled with an O. C-O-L-O, Colombia, okay? Colombia. Okay, D.C., Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia is spelled with a U, and so is Columbia, Maryland, spelled with a U, C-O-L-U, C-O-L-U. Okay, just a fun fact. Anyway, if you're in D.C., you're one of my DMV people, reach out to a brother, go Sunday night, Junkyard Band out in Colombia at a place called Nottingham's. Anyway, remember to travel, but travel safe. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.